They told me this was where everything started. Me in this court, a baby in crèche. The school opened, and I was the first child God brought in. My mom told me that when she entered the school, she felt peace. It was as though HigherGround was more than just a school. It was a calling waiting to be fulfilled. I grew, and the school grew with me. New classes, new friends, new dreams. It's humbling to know that my story is part of something this great.
HigherGround Academy Stepsforward School is a mandate from God. He gave us the mandate. He showed it in a vision that the school should start to gather children, to teach them. And we started. Iroye Kennedy was the first child that started HigherGround Academy. Iroye started HigherGround Academy at the age of 3 months and 3 weeks. To the glory of God today, Iroye Kennedy is a graduate.
We have never seen ourselves at any time as the owner of the school. We know the owner of the school actually is God himself. And God has been very, very wonderful. He has always been showing himself faithful.
I remember when we were in Basic 3, when the Lord brought us from another school. My mother, I remember that night, had to pull us out from a school that we attended because we could not literally read and write. That's how the primary school of HigherGround started. I saw how the resilience and how my parents turned their bedroom, the living room, and my room, and every other part of the house to the school. We started gradually. I remember the nights where we slept in classes for months, and then the Lord has brought us this far.
I could remember the time when my mom and my dad said we should leave Eritoy school. And I'm like, why? I really love the school. I mean, I was already having friends there. We have spent like 2 terms there, and they were like, we want to take you to a new school. And we're still really young. We didn't know what was that, but they said, okay. And I got home and the school was actually our house. And I was so surprised, like, okay, where is the school? Where is the house? And then Mommy said, okay, God is telling us to start a school. We were part of that journey. We set the first set of chairs. We were together to, arrange everything that we started then back in 2005. I would say that that's one of the privileges of my life, to be part of something great like that. And just to be able to have a global impact with young children, and even I myself being a product of this amazing school.
I am one of the pioneer teachers of the school. When I joined the school, I could remember vividly, I was skeptical about dropping my CV. Not for any reason, but because of the outlook of the school. It was so small and not encouraging at that time. And that was like 15 years ago. So outrightly, I have seen the school evolved from that small unit to a mega estate that it has become. Mrs. Ikugbayigbe, Adeyinka and Mr. Kolawole Adeyinka, who happen to be my boss, are very good people. I remember when I was joining them, I told her I cannot stay because of the pay and because of the look of the school. But she promised me that, see, Brito, this is a ministry. If you are ready to join, you can join the train. And I'm telling you, you will not regret it. I want to stand here to tell us now that I am not regretting in any way for joining the school. I have joined this ministry 16 years ago, and I have so many things to thank God for.
I joined the vision of HigherGround Academy. It raises students that are confident, disciplined, and dedicated. And I want to say confidently that these students are being shaped beautifully in this academic environment. They are also exposed to practical experience in laboratory, science laboratory, to carry out different experiments, which has really helped them in their various professions. And today, I can say proudly that they are doing wonderfully well in their various fields. We have engineers, nurses, doctors that are product of HigherGround Academy. And also, our local and international universities, the reports we received shows that these students are doing wonderfully well in their various departments.
From inter-house sports to national competition, HigherGround Academy students didn't just participate, they excel. Every step they took, the higher they went. At HigherGround Academy, we don't just teach, we get them involved. They stand out everywhere they are found. It's not just about academics, but also about moral, character, and spirituality.
The values I learned here still guides me till today. I can remember vividly when Mommy used to call us for home economics practical and kitchen and crafts practical, both within and outside. We're always filled with joy to learn joyfully, and we're a bit late to them, so we're happy to eat after learning. And this has shaped me seriously, that anywhere I step my foot into, it speaks out for me. It has also helped me in building my online platform for my cooking passion. I currently school in Lagos State University, Ojo campus. The love and togetherness and tolerance I learned here still help me there to today, because you know we are numerous there, and the way I relate with people, it's always stand out. I relate to people, I speak to people, because this place, we build each other here like family. Mommy, daddy, we knew the real understanding of love. HigherGround won't make you look less of yourself. Our teachers are always involved with us. Mommy is always treating us, teaching us, and we had easy access to the management academically. Anything. Daddy will literally call you to take you on lessons, teach you different things, so you can just learn.
I remember after I lost my husband, and we were owing a lot of money. It was a huge amount of money. So I decided taking my children away from HigherGround. In fact, they stopped coming. I stopped them from coming. So Mommy had to come look out for us, and I was invited, and the debt was erased by Mr. and Mrs. Ikugbayigbe, the principal of the school. So, and I was given the grace to pay my bills the way it's easy for me to pay. My children were never sent out of school, even though they were in boarding school. They were never sent out of school. So I enjoy grace under their grace. So I want to give glory to God and say a very big thank you to these wonderful servants of God.
As the president of Literary and Debating Club, HigherGround has helped me find my voice.
HigherGround has made me responsible in service and in leadership.
HigherGround actually helped and shaped my life to become a person of purpose.
We don't just teach, we teach with purpose.
HigherGround is a very wonderful school. The love of God is here. The joy, the peace in their school, among the teachers, between parents and teachers. I can't just wait. And by the special grace of God, I also, beside my children, I am also a benefactor of what happened in HigherGround. So if somebody is telling you that this school is more or less like a family, I will tell you that this school is a family. We are families, both parents, children, teachers, proprietor, proprietress, we are all families.
I came here with 5 children, and now 4 of them have graduated and they are doing well. HigherGround have impacted good character in them and they are doing well. God has taken them higher. And I want to appreciate the goodness of God in the life of Mr. and Mrs. Ikugbayigbe for training these children in the ways of God. I thank God because God has been faithful in HigherGround. God has been using them to impart good behavior and character in the life of the students. And again, I want to talk about what my children has benefited. In 2012, HigherGround took students to Dubai, and my daughter was one of them. And it was a great journey for them. And I thank God for their life. They went there and they came back safely.
I look back at the years, how far the Lord has helped us. And I must say, sometimes it feels like a dream. It feels like a dream, but we bless the Lord. It has been several nights of prayer, countless sacrifices from my parents especially, and from my sister and I. We've been very impacted by the graces and the knowledge and the lifestyle that our parents portrayed to us. They portrayed a godly lifestyle, a lifestyle of sacrificial giving, put their teachers, put the school, put everybody first before themselves.
About 3 years ago, we were called upon to come for PTA meeting. And we came unknowingly to us with their parents, only for us to meet doctors, led by Dr. Yekomi. I can never forget that year. And I met some medical gadgets here. I was wondering what was going on. Wasn't it PTA meeting we are here for? Only for proprietors to announce, and the proprietor also was there, the husband, only for them to announce that they brought them to come and run tests for us, medical tests. That was how we started.
Together with my friends, we all, my colleagues in class, Faithia, Ada, Eloho, we all started the boarding school together back then in 2013, and it was so beautiful because we all lived like a family. Lekon, Chizoba, Tolu, we all lived together. My brother, Taye. It was so beautiful. I could remember every Fridays we usually do bonfires. We just set up firewood. We did that and then we just played around in the fire. We sang our wonderful social night. I think these are one of those things that really grounded not just my childhood, but my education, because I had that in HigherGround. And even now, outside of secondary school, now outside of university, I'm able to see and think back and know that I had a very, very solid foundation from HigherGround.
Bless the Lord for bringing us on days from where we were living in classrooms, squatting in our own house. I saw how my parents turned their bedroom, turned the living room, turned the dining, the guest room, and my room to classes. It was wonderful. It was a great roller coaster ride, emotional ride, but it has been worth it, and we know that this is just the beginning.
A lot of our children, God has, trained them in HigherGround, and He has taken them to higher levels. Some are in USA, some are in UK, some are in higher learnings in their various departments. Most of our children today are back into the school, teaching their younger ones.
I took this knowledge and took the tenacity that my parents built in me to pay back. That's why I'm privileged to currently run the CBT center of the school, and we engage in national exams and local exams. So it's been a privilege to work here.
I had the opportunity to take some classes in chemistry, biology, to secondary schools, times where I'll come back from home and be an assistant teacher to some of these students in classes, and it just made me see the bigger picture. And every day as I grow and as I become older in years, I see more the vision. I could see the impact, what my mom was talking about then. And when she said, when God said we had to start now, and if we don't start now, maybe God was going to give that assignment to somebody else. I could see it because it was a vision that was bigger than just her, bigger than my dad, or bigger than any of us. It was bigger than that. It was something God wanted to use us to channel a global impact so that we can also reach out to other young children. And not just in education, but in character, in learning, in discipline. And we are making education being a better place for not just students in Nigeria, but at the world at large.
HigherGround Academy has given birth to so many children. I mean, great children in the society. Some of them are already working in LASUT, Lagos State Teaching Hospital. Some are in oil company working. Those are part of our achievement.
We have never had any cause to record any death of any children in this school. We have never had any cause of any form of accident. No matter how it may, God has always shown forth His power at every point in time. So we return all the glory back to God, who has been very, very faithful since the very inception of this school. And today we are celebrating and rejoicing, looking back the years that God has been very, very wonderful.
And I know God has not started with us at all. He will continue.
20 years later, we stand in the awe of God, who gave us the vision and the grace to run with it.
We've seen what God can do in 20 years.
Imagine what the next 20 years would look like.
HigherGround has 20. Every step we take